Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Christian Wood. Shake Milton is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then it's Williams. And it's Baldwin in at power forward. And for the Pelicans, Ingram in the front court with Williamson. McCollum and Jones are their guards. And it's Valanciunas in at the center, locking down the middle. Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding. So that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Hardaway. Pass to Milton. Wood at the elbow. 4 on the clock. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
A big part of Wood's value to this team is his versatility. Terrific pass.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
And so it's New Orleans with it. It's a three-point game. Cullen passes to Valanciunas. Jones for 3. The Mavericks pull it in, getting their first of the season at this Pelicans team.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
Pass to Valanciunas. Front pass to the arc. And Jones gets it to go in on the assist from Valanciunas.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Milton kicks to Williams. Here's Baldwin, covered by Williamson. Clock at 6. Baldwin the pass to Milton. Over McCollum. They get the rebound. Baldwin can't get it to go.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Jones the pass to Williamson. Kicks it out to Jones. Another shot. And it's Williamson missing.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor. Not the start they were looking for here.
On the wing, Hardaway. Releases. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Tell you what, there's not much the defense can do about that. I mean, Hardaway Jr. just has a special knack for making difficult shots.
Back to McCollum. New Orleans moving the ball around. The pass to Valanciunas. Here's Ingram. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
A creator indeed. And the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
That free throw missing.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans, trailing by 4, fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
And here is Williams, following the three-pointer by C.J. McCollum. Hardaway passes to Wood. It's stolen by Valanciunas. It's Ingram on the wing. Pass to Valanciunas. And it's McCollum in the corner. And another 3 for New Orleans.
An outstanding three-point shooter. You gotta chase McCollum off those corners.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
He misses the free throw. Still very early in the season here, but teams, Greg, beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talents. Rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Daniels is checked in. That one is no good. New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Jones, the pass to Williamson. Williamson double team. Here's Jones. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Jones has got his second bucket of the night.
And as we've watched him develop, Zion has steadily improved his passing ability.
Back to Milton. Here's Baldwin. Bangs home the trifecta.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. This will be the first game this season against this team. He knows they're great rim protectors, but he doesn't want his guys to back down. He told them, push the action, stay confident. You may get one sent back. Don't let that deter you at all. So, Kevin, they're going to keep trying to be aggressive all game.
All right, David, sounds like they're plotting GA to try and overcome some pretty stingy defense.
Yeah, the play calling is going to be key here, guys. You can't afford to be predictable.
And, you know, that means not only does the ball have to move, but players have to move. Prevent the defense from loading up on one side or the other.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Put your hands together. I can hear you for your Pelicans dance team. Come on, Pelicans fans, on your feet and get loud for your Pelicans dance team. It's that time of the game, everybody. Get loud right now for your Pelicans dance team.
And here we can check out the story for Christian Wood. Jones, the pass to Ingram. Back to Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Ingram. And the Pelicans miss again.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Hardaway for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Outside Williams. Wood in the post. Valanciunas is there. Wood with the bucket.
Well, we talk about it all the time. Hard work pays off, and Wood works extremely hard to fight for the finish he wanted there.
Ingram passes to Williamson. New Orleans moving it around. Now here's Valanciunas. Last game we saw him score 14. Here's Ingram. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
A terrific score from the mid-range. Ingram knows how to use his size and touch from there.
To the middle and stolen by Williamson. It's 2-on-1. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
It's tipped. Milton with it. He's got 6. Wood trying to free himself up, and it's good. 2 points. Pelicans trail by 3. Ingram outside. Passes it to Daniels. Now here's Williamson. Fades away. Good on the shot. Williamson's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And okay, you won't let me get to the hole this time. Zion options for the next best thing.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
Checked in for the Pelicans. Mr. Little comes in for Jones. Shooting at a high percentage. All teams aim to do that. Let's see the league's best. Second, the Pelicans.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Outside, Green. Now the pass to McGee. And here is Green. No good on the 3. Here's Little. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
Milton the pass to Hardy. Back to Milton. Dishes it to McGee. Six on the shot clock. Here's Green. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Williamson. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Daniels dishes to Williamson. Now here's Hardy. He's covered by Ingram, and it's Kevin Love with the foul.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Foul.
On the wing, Green. Just 4 to shoot.
Impacting the game now at both ends. Zion moves his feet well and can change directions and close out on shooters.
And that one's good. Daniels.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Green. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Trying to end the drought. Connects from three-point range.
For 3.
Green's got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now here's Love. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And here is Green.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Milton.
In the first. 2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left here in the opening quarter. Inside, McGee. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Assist from
And the Mavericks lead by 2.
I like the fact that McGee not just going through the motions here. I mean, setting a good solid screen, timing his roll perfectly. That's basketball 101 there.
Now here's Little. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Here's Daniels. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And Clark, don't you have to admire the way the Mavericks are always looking to compete?
Yeah, I like that, Kevin. It's a good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean, the team has really avoided any kind of lengthy rebuild. To their credit, they want to win, and this team is definitely capable of doing that.
Free throw good, Milton. Nancy's checked in for Williamson. He's perfect from the line this time.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Daniels passes to Ingram. He kicks it to Little. In the corner, Daniels. Shoots over Hardy. Rebounded by McGee. Dallas has gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Pass to Milton. Over Nance. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got his second basket.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Back to Ingram. Shoots. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
A shot by Milton, no good. On the wing, Daniels. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. It's a tie game in New Orleans. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
29. The Mavericks. 29.
Jason made another one. Oh, Lord. Jason made another one. Oh, Lord.
Put your hands together.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Here's McCollum. McCollum and Jones are their guards. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Larry Nance, and it's Murphy in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And the basket by Jones. Jones has got 9.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Beard, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. So here's Murphy. Tim Hardaway making his last shot. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Drives to the hoop. Hardy passes to Wood. Knocks it loose. Right side Jones. The shot will not fall. Now Dallas takes it the other way, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Now, here is Murphy. Tim Hardaway unable to get his last shot to go.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Hardy passes to Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Wood. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. 6 points for Christian Wood.
Strong finish that time by Wood, going up and through the contest to put it in.
Here's Valanciunas. Banked in off the glass. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 5 now for New Orleans.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Williams kicks to Hardaway. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
The Pelicans have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. No good on that one. Clark, when the casual fan looks at a stat sheet, turnovers sometimes go overlooked. They don't really grab your attention. But as a player, how conscious of turnovers were you?
Extremely conscious of it, Kevin, because you know possessions are valuable and you don't want to be limiting your team in possessions. And you don't want your teammates to be sloppy. You don't want to be sloppy. And most of the time you want to try to force your opponents into turnovers, not make them yourself.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
Offensive rebound. Passes it to Hardy. And he's good on the three ball. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, Jones. Back to McCollum. Left side, Jones. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Hardaway. Williams looking over the floor. The pass to Hardy. Here's Baldwin. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hardy. Lets it go from deep. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Cullen passes to Jones. Murphy with the ball. At the elbow, it's Valanciunas. New Orleans moving it around. Down low. It's intercepted. Fast break, Dallas. Here's Hardy. And the 3 off target. The Pelicans trail. Now Little. It's rebounded by Baldwin. Baldwin's got 4 rebounds in this game. Shoots from 14. Hardaway, no good.
It's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
Pass to McCollum. Valanciunas dishes to Murphy. Back to Valanciunas. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen away. Here's Hardy. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
No good on the free throw. Williamson is checked in for New Orleans. And he sinks the second. New Orleans has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. A 3 from McCollum. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. McCollum's got 9.
And that range makes McCollum hard to defend because if you're too close, you know about his ability to go by you and get to his spots.
Now here's Williams. No points in the game yet for him. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Hardaway.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset when Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it.
And Murphy kicks to Jones. McCollum up top. Clock at 4. Shoots over Hardy. Williamson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Using his vertical on the offensive glass, Williamson is adept at reading misses and pouncing on second chance opportunities.
And the Mavericks call time here. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
And now let's bring you the list of the top three-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. Pelicans #1. In third, the Mavericks.
Yeah, both teams on fire right now, shooting lights out from long range and also great ball movement, I think, enabling them to create those terrific opportunities.
Now here's Milton. 11 points for him in that last game against Philadelphia. And the upcoming schedule for the Mavericks. On Monday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Wednesday, they'll start out on the road and play the Rockets in Houston.
And looking at the Cavs matchup, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Free throw good. Hardy.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
New Orleans making a switch here. Jones is checked in. So he picks up just one from the line that time. Pelicans leading by 3. Williamson kicks to Ingram. Daniels passes to Williamson. Back to Daniels. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Here's Green, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
Guys, I don't think there's any doubt that the work he's put in practicing free throw shooting has paid off. I mean, he's made nice strides in getting those shooting percentage numbers up.
That's good from Green. That one misses. New Orleans in the lead. On the wing, Daniels shoots it up. Again, the Pelicans score.
And the passing of Ingram, I mean, setting up his teammates and distributing the ball the way he does, effortless.
Pass to Hardy. Here is McGee, covered by Williamson. Here's Green. The teardrop falls in. Green's got 6.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Williamson, the pass to Daniels. Jones dishes to Love. In the corner, Daniels. Back to Love. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Milton the pass to Brissett. Back to Milton. Three-pointer. Pelicans with the rebound. Williamson's got 7 rebounds in the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
The line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
The explosive athleticism of Williamson is so much fun to watch. For a guy his size to move like that, incredible.
And both free throws good for Williamson. Mavericks trail by 4. Outside, Green. Ingram with the steal. Oh, the jam by Ingram.
Hey, guys, really easy to see why Ingram was the second pick in the 2016 draft with plays like these.
The pass to Hardy. McGee against Williamson. And the slam dunk by McGee.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 8. Ingram wide open. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Since being traded in 2019, Brandon Ingram has really increased his three-point attempt. His percentages have gone up too.
Hilton the pass to Hardy. Hilton on top. Defended by Jones. Now here's Milton. D right on him. And it's Green missing.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there. Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Milton kicks to Green. Good D from Love. New Orleans leading by 9. And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Larry Nance is checked in for Williamson. And Dallas also making a switch. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Hardy. And the second free throw, good. Mavericks trail by 10. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
From deep, Green. Green missing again.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Josh Green. Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
The Pelicans have shot 50% from the line on 10 attempts. That's a few too many misses.
For 2.
That free throw good from Daniels. Both free throws good from Daniels. Mavericks trail by 12. Outside, Green. Back to Milton. Williams passes to Milton. Over Jones. Dallas, no good that time either. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Love trying to break loose. And that one's good. Ingram's got 9 points now in the quarter.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Outside, Green. Over Daniels. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Green. New Orleans has gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Pass to Nance. Kicks it to Jones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
At the line for your Pelicans, Herbert Jones. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Now here's Milton. Launches it. That shot misses. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels. And it's gotten them up big. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. From one Kevin to another, you guys were dominant in that first half and you have a big lead, but do you forget about that in the second half?
Oh yeah, we got to treat it like a 0-0 game. I know we're going to stay in the locker room, we got to come out and win the third quarter. If we do that, we feel like we'll be okay, but like I said, this team is tough. We know they're capable of coming back.
Well, we'll see what happens, Kevin. Thanks. Now back to the other Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. On the court for the Mavericks, we've got Baldwin. Hardaway is out there with Shake Milton. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. Here's Ingram. Makes the most of the high percentage shot. Ingram's got the first basket of the third quarter for New Orleans.
Making it look so easy right now. Once Ingram catches fire like this, he finds ways to stay hot.
Back to Milton. Pass to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Herbert Jones. Now here's Williamson. And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebounded by Hardaway. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Williams finds Wood. Now Milton. Out to Hardaway. Over Valanciunas. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And that is textbook perfect, the bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
That one falls. 14 points for C.J. McCollum.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now, here's Milton. 10 points for him. Hardaway for 3. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Daniels. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Daniels has got 12 points in the game. Outside Williams. Passes to Baldwin. Over Williamson. Baldwin can't get it to go.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
And it's Ingram missing. Mavericks trail by 17. Here's Hardaway. There's the pass to Baldwin. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 6.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Ingram dishes to Valanciunas. Here's Daniels. The step-back jumper is good. And the Pelicans lead by 16.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Now here's Hardaway. He's got 11. Ingram with the steal. And now Daniels pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
How about that endless wingspan of Ingram? I mean, really causing the opposition a lot of problems.
Dallas calls timeout, and the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
He's checked in for the Pelicans. And Dallas also making a switch. Hardy's checked in. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little over 3.5 minutes gone by. Dallas moving it around. Clock at 6. Wood passes to Hardy. Fires the 3. Pelicans with the rebound.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Now here's Valanciunas. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Again, the Pelicans score.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Valanciunas against Wood. Outside Williams. Pass to Hardy. Jacks up a 3. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Little. He kicks to Ingram. Passes it to McCollum. Back to Ingram. Hardaway. Mavericks with the rebound. Wood's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And you talk about believing in yourself. Man, how about Christian Wood?
Greg, self-talk and self-confidence is critically important at this level. And, you know, this guy, Christian Wood, was cut or waived from 4 NBA teams. Wasn't on an NBA roster for an entire season. Finally broke through with Detroit in year 5, and there's no turning back now for the big fella.
Free throw good. Hardy. And the Pelicans making a change here. Murphy's checked in. Good on both. New Orleans leading by 15. McCollum finds Ingram. Back to McCollum. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Wood.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And there's the pass to Hardy. Hardaway with it. The shot, no good. Good D by McCollum.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Josh Green's checked in for Hardy. Williams kicks to Green. Pass to Hardaway. Baldwin looking for the opening. Williams passes to Hardaway. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Fires from 18. Dallas no good that time either.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
McCollum outside. Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Ingram's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, you look at Ingram, and he's slight of build, and some folks question whether he could be an effective inside scorer in the NBA with every bucket like that. Those questions are being answered.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Kevin Love's checked in for Valanciunas. Brissett has checked in for the Mavericks.
Give it up once again for your Pelicans.
Baldwin kicks to Williams. Pass to Baldwin. 5 on the clock. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Ingram.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
A 3 from McCollum. Offensive rebound. Can't connect from short range. Mavericks trail by 17. Baldwin the pass to Williams. And the layup's good off the glass.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Passes it to Murphy. Williams against McCollum. Here's Little, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one goes on Wood. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for your Pelicans, Nasir Little. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. JaVale McGee's checked in for Christian Wood. He doesn't get the second one. And so it's Baldwin with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Kicks it to Green. Over Ingram. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Green's got 10 points in the game. Ingram outside. Back to McCollum. Over to the wing. Here's Little. Good on the triple. Little's got 4 this quarter.
Well, the pin didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
Here's Baldwin. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And stolen by Love. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Mavericks trail by 17. Stolen by McCollum. Over Williams. And the basket by McCollum. 16 points for him.
Well, it plays with such an edge. His style is tenacious.
Williams kicks to Baldwin. For the 3. Little with the rebound. Little's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And here is Williams. After Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep. Green passes to Baldwin. Back to Green. To stop the run. Kept alive. McGee. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Who wants a t-shirt? Come on, Pelicans fans, on your feet and get loud for your Pelicans dance team. On your feet, make some noise. Put those hands together for your Pelicans dance team. On your feet, make some noise. Put those hands together for your Pelicans dance team.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Milton's checked in.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for McCollum. Getting around 24 points per, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Here's Milton following the basket by Kevin Love. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Christian Woods checked in for Dallas. On offense, here are the Pelicans. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Back to McCollum. Ingram outside. And the pass to Jones. Love outside. Shot clock at 5. The Mavericks pull it in. Outside, Green. 1:12 left in the third quarter, and the shot goes in. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And their outside game has simply evaporated here in the second half. Not a lot of great looks from deep.
Here's Ingram. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one goes on Wood.
Well, you combine his athleticism with his length and his skill set. The versatility of Ingram is hard to guard against.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pelicans.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. He hits the second from the line. Mavericks trailed by 21. Outside, Green. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the third. 6 to shoot. The tray. Nailed from three-point land. Milton's got 13.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Jones looking for an opening. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
There's the drive. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Pelicans lead by 20. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Running on the wing, they'll have Jones and Ingram. Up front, it's Williamson at the 4, and Valanciunas at the 5. And it's McCollum in at the point. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Well, Shake Milton Clark is 6'5", has a 7-foot wingspan. I mean, that is insane size for a guard.
It sure is, Kevin. I mean, that's freakish length when you're only 6'5". And it allows Milton to guard positions 1 through 4. And I think that's critical in today's NBA with all of the switching we see defensively. So Shake's effort level helps him on defense as well. It's the wingspan and the want to that make him a versatile defender.
Now here's Jones. Back to McCollum. From deep. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And he's capable of turning it up on offense. When McCollum catches fire, this is a guy that can get uber aggressive.
Here's Milton. Pass to Wood. On the wing, Green. He's covered by Ingram. Green against Ingram. Basket good.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Ingram. New Orleans moving the ball around. McCollum outside. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And give McCollum credit. It's big for his confidence when he's able to muscle these shots in.
Passes it to Green. Now here's Milton. He's guarded by McCollum. Milton with it over McCollum, and McCollum with the block. With options like the G League Ignite team, fewer players, Clark, feel they have to go to college. Would you have been tempted by those options?
I don't think I would have been personally, Kevin, but I do like the fact that there are other pathways to the NBA. College is not for everybody. I think it's one of the surest ways to develop as a person and your game, but it's not for everybody. So I like the fact that there are other pathways to get to the NBA.
Here's Green following the score by New Orleans. A shot by Milton, no good. McCollum deciding where to go with it. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. And yes, it's good. McCollum's got 11 points here in just the 2nd half. Milton kicks to Hardaway. Now here's Milton. He's guarded by McCollum. The pass to Green. Pass to Brissett. Here's Milton. Hits it from 3-point range. Milton's got 19 points.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his 2nd this half.
Outside, Jones. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Baldwin, who's checked in for the Mavericks. Milton the pass to Brissett. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Jones kicks to Ingram. Good, nice job down low. 25 points in the game.
You know, it's never easy trying to contain Ingram, especially when he's fighting off defenses like this.
Milton the pass to Wood. And so much great talent coming into the league, Craig, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Baldwin kicks to Milton. Pass to Brissett. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Zion Williamson. 4th personal foul. 2nd team foul. Shooting for Dallas. O'Shea Brissett at the line for 2.
And the first one drops.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
And so Jones nails both of them. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Milton kicks to Hardaway. Now here's Milton. Got a lot of room, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Shooting for Dallas, Shake Milton at the line for 1.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Now here's McCollum. Here's Ingram. Valanciunas dishes to Jones. Mavericks trail by 21. Hardaway passes to Milton. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
The shot-making ability of Ingram, persistent in how he attacks the defense. I love it.
And here's Milton. And it's Dallas with another.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
McCollum outside. Offline with his 3. And so Wood will bring it up for the Mavericks. Now here's Milton. He's guarded by McCollum. Milton the pass to Brissett. Now Milton. Charity stripe shot. Rebounded by McCollum. The feed to Williamson. Back to McCollum. Shoots the 3. Now here's Jones. From deep 3-point range. They get it back. The shot's good. And the Pelicans lead by 21.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Wood. Doesn't go that time. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Williamson kicks to McCollum. Here's Ingram. It's rebounded by Baldwin. Baldwin's got his 5th rebound in this one. Passes to Milton. Here's Wood. Back to Milton. Over McCollum. A shot by Milton, no good. Pelicans leading by 21. McCollum outside. Step back shot. It's rebounded by Dallas. Wood's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Milton, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And he makes the first. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
Mavericks making a switch here. Williams has checked in. Milton the pass to Williams. Hardaway with it. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
You know, really, Hardaway Jr., guys, is a threat to score from anywhere, especially this area, as we just saw.
Cullen passes to Ingram. Now Jones, guarded by Hardaway. Jones with it. And they call an illegal screen here.
Doing a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Mavericks trail by 18. And timeout call. Jason Kidd has had enough.
You know, he could see his squad was losing momentum, losing steam. Smart timeout to let them catch their breath and reset.
Pelicans fans, please give a big round of applause for your Pelicans youth dance team.
To present the New Balance Player of the Game, Brandon Ingram.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Coming into this game, he'd been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. On defense, the Pelicans. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Williams passes to Baldwin. Wood trying to free himself up, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
15 foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Baldwin. taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. And so here is New Orleans, 16-point lead. And here is Ingram. It's McCollum on the wing, over Milton. And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist from Ingram. That's 28 points for C.J. McCollum. Milton the pass to Hardaway. At the top of the key, Williams. A nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Assist goes to Tim Hardaway Jr.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. It's a 16-point game. Ingram finds Valanciunas. McCollum up top over Williams. The Mavericks pull it in. Milton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And, you know, this will be a big victory for them. They came out and executed their game plan, and what a huge win for New Orleans.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And guys, when you're going head-to-head against someone 4 times over the course of a season, it's a great feeling to snatch that first one. Good in-game adjustments tonight against Dallas.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Brandon Ingram.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
So it's the Mavericks now, following the 3-pointer by C.J. McCollum. 3 on the clock. Now the pass to Milton. From downtown, drops in the tray. Milton's got 30.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
Now here's Ingram. And no good. Excellent D there from Williams. To the inside. And Valanciunas pulls it down. McCollum outside. Outside, Jones. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Kevin, congrats on the win. Are you guys gaining confidence, and what are you figuring out?
Just that we need to continue continuity. We really need to pick it up on the defensive end. Offense, we can get whatever we want really at any time, but the defense is where we're going to need to get better.
That is somewhere where you have to tighten up, Kevin. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.